Ohio. This brings us to the capital of the Buckeye State. Down the road from the shoe tucked into a quaint corner of downtown, you will find Game Arena. This will be our battleground for the weekend. So the name of the event is fitting. Over the span of 3 days, more maps of Call of Duty will be played than you can handle. An open bracket full of some of the most passionate individuals that Call of Duty Challengers has to offer. Here you will find players known, players unknown, and players upcoming. Those with nothing to prove, and those with everything to prove. Welcome to Battlegrounds Champs.
Brother, light the fuck in! It's Championship Sunday now! Pussies, act like you've been here!
I'm a champion till you die!
You're dog shit!
Welcome to the Premier Circuit.
Fucking dog! You call game? Get the fucking venue!
Get the fuck out of here, bitch! Oh my fucking god! Let's fucking go! How the fuck are you? Oh, somebody fucking train me! What did I say? You want 100 points! You got shit fuck!
Welcome to Local Area Network.
Veggie talk about carrots, this chain on me blinged up. Ball joints like berries, my pockets hungry stuff. I don't wanna do marriage, she said do what you gotta do. How could I be a parent when I drink till I throw up? Gotta hide my face, I wanna see you in public. Gotta hide my face, I wanna show no emotion. Tryna clip my wings, I'ma fly like a locust. Tryna clip my wings, I'ma fly.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to more Call of Duty action. My name is Tantrums, and I'm live here with the one and only Deform at the Game Arena in Columbus, Ohio for Battlegrounds presented by Zero en Route. We have got 31 plus teams here fighting for a chance to take it all in the last amateur event of Black Ops 6 before we head into that next title of Black Ops 7. We are on land Deform, so anything can happen here.
Yo, what's up guys? It's L2. I'm a competitive Call of Duty player for Carolina Reapers Gaming.
As you mentioned, L2. Stuck between a rock and a hard place. Maybe able to take out the planner, though. Able to find one. Able to find two. Now, hold on. Turns things immediately into a 1v1. If there was ever a man that can, it would be L2. Shots in are going to be able to tag him up. Not going to be able to find any more than that. Cholo inside of the 1v1. The slide through. And not going to be able to find it. A 1v3 from L2 that may have just given the Reapers some life. This guy is a cheat code on the map. 1v3. Mr. Matt Man, and that's how you get your team back from an 0-2 deficit in the search.
Yeah, I mean, it is, usually it's, you know, a lot of scrimming, and if we have VOD, we watch it, obviously, because, you know, you don't always have people to record VOD, but when we do have VOD, you know, obviously we go over that, you know, look at what we could have done differently, or like done better, things we did good already. And like, you know, make sure we keep doing that. But it is just a bunch of scrimming and VOD watching. For locals and stuff, you don't really know who you're gonna play most of the time, so you can't really, you know, watch other teams' VODs, but you can at least watch your own and see, like, you know, bad tendencies you have and like mistakes you're making, and, you know, fix those going into the event.
Carolina has started to heat up. L2 and Frazier both on double-digit kills.
Yeah, and 14-4 from Brazier. Just a triple, quadruple positive from that man. Looking to put on a masterclass in this series. Brazier shots down range. L2 is able to find one. Now the break is in. You just got to take care of number 6 in Keegan. Keegan's able to find one before he falls. It's all up to Jim to try to break into the time. Carolina Reapers looking to grow this advantage.
Position around each hill. L2 has stayed silent. He has just L2 trigger it, and the kills follow through. 3 spree for this young man, and L2 is looking phenomenal on map 1. 5 seconds left, and it is all orange in the feed. Make it all for dead Carolina.
Carolina Reapers Gaming, phenomenal throughout that map number 1. 100-point victory.
When I'm building a roster or like looking for a team to join, I'm just mainly looking for, you know, very like solid all-around players that, you know, they'll do their 25%. They don't have to, you know, they don't have to put up fucking like 5 KDs and, you know, 50 bombs every map. Like, I don't need all that. I just need someone that's gonna make the right play in every situation, or at least, you know, try to make the right play in every situation and doesn't really care about, you know, their KD and all that. I'll give my 25% as long as all 3 of my teammates give their 25%. It's as simple as that.
And what a turnaround for them in that back half. I mean, we talked about it throughout the first goings of it. It seems like they were a little bit on the back foot in terms of the rotations, in terms of the gunfights. It just seemed like they hadn't really warmed up. But then you saw it kind of within that second to third set switch of rotations. It was just Outbreak and really kind of falling towards that back foot that we saw them on. And now, I mean, when you look at this Carolina Reaper squad and the way that they're able to ice up in the second half of the map in a hard point, if they can take that same thing into an S&D and get a good 2-0 series lead in this map, I mean, look, we talked about it. Someone's O has got to go, and for Outbreak, the first map loss that you have felt in quite some time. And that will be the round. Ladies and gentlemen, 5-5. We are going to a round 11 here in map number 2 between Outbreak Gaming and the Carolina Reapers.
As now they make their move. Looks like Ethan, Cannon with the first blood. That's huge from the top ropes. Ethan gonna try and draw him out. Bork maybe trying to make a move as well. Cannon spots the bomb. Cannon gets another one. Make it a 4v2. Oh, Carolina on top.
And I mean, it's just too easy. 1, 2, 3, and there's the 4th. You light it up, back-to-back rounds to end out the match. 6-5 and an ice-up performance from the side of the Carolina Reapers, much like map number 1.
Now, that is the collapse, and it was inanimate. Fusion only able to find one, but again, Cannon, everybody into the action. Frazier, Mythical. That is the nice clean 4 dead. That is the 3-man stack. That is one more tick remaining.
And I mean, it's one more life remaining for the side of Outbreak. It is all but over. Mythical with an absolute masterclass in map number 3. He goes 22-6. 3-0 in the control, 3-0 in the series.
23-6! Holy shit, come back home already! You have 40 hours to drive, might as well go home now!
Back into the TPC Battleground Champs presented by Zero en Route. Another qualifying match, Tanner. This is going to be an absolute banger. The Carolina Reapers take on Grand Rapid Ice. And look, man, one of these teams, as we said, qualifies for the bracket play tomorrow. This LCQ of sorts has been an absolute grueler.
I feel like L2 sometimes just has that like button combo cheat code. That's why it's the name of L2. The cheat codes have been put on the 3 spree. Combined 8 spree for the side of Carolina Reapers. Once down by 60, only down by 30. L2 cannot be stopped. Finally gets shut down. 13-10 start from the man himself.
Carolina Reapers have to play it perfect from here on out, and you've already given up the time.
You've given up the time, but you have the art side spawns. You're not winning the gunfights. 2 dead. About to be 3 dead. Frazier gonna be able to find that. You gotta get this player off the point. Gonna be Fiddle putting the shots on in. 1 second only needed, but hold on a minute. Oh, not gonna happen. Matt, what a map number 1.
Grand Rapids Ice win it in a tight one, 250 to 185, and absolutely handing out some firepower towards the end of that map and taking advantage of the reset off the start.
Yeah, but ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here we go. Map number 2, Grand Rapids Ice looking to extend the series lead 2-0. Carolina Reapers looking to tie this one up at 1 apiece.
As you mentioned, L2 stuck between a rock and a hard place, maybe able to take out the planer though, able to find 1, able to find 2, now hold on. Turns things immediately into a 1v1. If there was ever a man that can, it would be L2. Shots in are gonna be able to tag him up. Not gonna be able to find any more than that. Cholo inside of the 1v1, the slide through, and not gonna be able to find it. A 1v3 from L2 that may have just given the Reapers some life. The Carolina Reapers are gonna have 3 more chances to put this game away. Can Grand Rapid Ice start this comeback?
Can they start the comeback? Can they have some ice and make it happen and go up 2-0? Or is it going to be Carolina Reapers tying this one up at 1 apiece?
L2 trying to get into the action, but it's Drafty who will drop first here as the trade will go back and forth now into the 3v3. Do have site control here towards B, but it looks like the bomb's gonna back its way on up, and look at all the pressure that Grand Rapids has sent over towards this side. But look at where Mizu is potentially able to cut this flank off, able to spot both, but she's been spotted herself.
Yeah, Mizu gets caught out, and now 3v2 Silly. Cholito, you've got to keep yourselves alive here in the search and destroy. But you got all 3 players coming to that B site. You better just need more of a jackal in your hand, more like a damn death machine. But you go right to the gunny as Silly. Silly picks up 1, and now another 1v2.
And this time, it's Cholito that has to make the quick plays on over towards the B site. The bomb will be getting planted. Oh, are you going to be able to spot him? That's a huge kill from Cholito. 20 seconds left now in the round. Cannon has to get this bomb down at some point. 16 seconds left. He's able to recollect it, but is he able to find a site in time? That's going to be the problem. But Cholito, it's almost like he knows. He almost like he knows, but he gets absolutely shit on. Carolina Reapers tie up the series at 1 apiece. But before we get there, we've got a red card hardpoint at least to get through, as it's Carolina Reapers trying to qualify for group play tomorrow. It's Grand Rapids Ice trying to force Matt Fox.
Drafty, 14-6 start, Matt. Carolina, I could see this one potentially being over.
This map is not over by a long shot, but it does feel like the Carolina Reapers are coming with a little bit more pace on the map, and the gunny advantage is absolutely clear.
And the Tony 2 tap, more like the Tony 2 Cannon. That boy is shooting. And he got 26 kills combined for Drafty and Cannon already. The duo just absolutely shooting.
Carolina Reapers, though, they just seem a little bit more locked in, like they want this just a little bit more. 7 seconds left for the side of Carolina Reapers to get themselves a spot on Saturday. 250 to 94, 3-1, belt to ass.
You what did I say? You 100 You got shit fucked! That bottle of the blood killed me, you shitter! Holy fuck! Oh no! I just walked you down!
You're my shit thing, and you, I don't care if they nothing bad about you.
Hey guys, what's up? My name is Milan. I'm a challenges player for 365.
Hey guys, my name is Sad. I'm a player for 365. Local like Columbus takes a lot of scrimming, a lot of chemistry built up. We just had picked up Guja. Guja was like a rising player that we noticed, and we noticed he was playing with a couple of our RLs, but he always made the right place on the map. So we basically, our team was kind of like last minute. Honestly, even though me, Smoke, and Milan have been teaming for a long time, Smoke was unsure if he was gonna go. So once we got Guja on board, we got Smoke on board. So after that, we just prepared for the last 2 weeks before the event started. We just got there and started playing like ourselves. So
a good idea when it comes to like building a roster is one, obviously your chemistry on the map, like how each player plays on their own, and then just like come into one. Also, I feel like building a roster also not only on but off the map is a big thing. If you are only talking to each other during COD and like scrims, it's kind of like not as strong as like if you were to like talk to each other after scrims, just in general, like day-to-day, daily basis sports, anything like that, you know, movies, like stuff like that. So I think chemistry on and off is a really big thing when it comes to building a roster.
First day, honestly, we got into the first day, we played the first match, we were the first match of the day, and we were the last match of the day. Kind of ironic, but honestly, the biggest struggle was like waiting for all these matches. We were pretty much like knew we were going to qualify. The only team we were going to have a challenge against was Booger's team, and every other team we would have beat. We beat every other team. But honestly, day one was just, we just played like ourselves. We played confident. Honestly, it was good to hang out with the boys and just, you know, slam everybody like we've been doing in practice.
Yeah, it was just unfortunate. Evasive did get the spawn just for a second, and then he's picked out in the back there, but you see it going back and forward, but that is a free dead in the feed.
With the first set of rotations done, they all have the information necessary to adjust going forward as we see 365 for the first time take the lead. But Stevo needs to continue to play his life, play the trades. He doesn't. Now it's a rush job to the point. Pazai, they're not going to get on. They're not going to have it. 365. Come away with that map number 1 and talk about a game of tactics at the end. I mean, that was just an absolute pleasure to watch from start to finish, Mark.
Map 1 has already been done and taken care of. I believe Team Basai took Map 1 250 to 183. Loading into the S&D very fast here. First pick coming out of FTL. On to Click. It's a great start. Have full site control here onto A. Vaesive grabs one with the quick two-piece. Turns the round around completely. Cholo grabs one. He's going to put it into a 1v2 situation here. Priestley versus Cholo and Silly.
Doesn't really know where they are here. Oh, gets one.
Gets the spots on him. Priestley grabs the kill onto Silly. Silly's been having a great event here. 1v1. No. Bomb is down. 20 seconds left. Priestley knows he's going to have to make the play. Get the information!
My
Priestley!
goodness.
2 kills, to start off the S&D.
Let's
a great
go.
first round out of Team Basai. On top of this roster, kind of make the plays here for him. Steve-O, though, as we talk about him,
might have hurt us.
slides out. I think he might have heard us talk. Steve-O comes out with the quick first pick. Steve-O!
My God,
Steve-O with the chow.
Holy
He says, I don't care if I'm 0-2. Comes out with the quick two-piece. Yoru gonna come out with the trade, though. 3v2 situation. Vaesive has picks.
Silly's one bullet court here.
Nice chase out of Steve-O with another 2. I think that was I think that was an ace. I think Steve-O decided to wake the hell up. He was 0-3, turns out to be 3-3. Evens out that KD, and I think we tied it up 2-2. 3v3, Cholo's close on this bomb though. Gonna get quick information. Yoru chows immediately. Big win on to Steve-O. Vaesive though, trades one out as well. 2v2.
2v2, wow.
Priestley, Vaesive, playing the best on his team so far. Yoru, Fiddle, gonna try to work out the side of the map together. It's a 2-2 play here. I like this setup here.
They split.
We're gonna be street. Yoru, good read. Doesn't get the Vaesive, bad timing!
And that
Grand Rapids Ice closes out map 2. Possibly one of the worst COD timings I think I've seen in a long time.
In history.
No time to talk. We're going
Right
straight
in the
in.
map.
What's our prediction here, Matt? Before we get into this first round, what's our prediction?
I think it's going to be around 5, but I think it's going to go Steve-O's way.
You think so?
Yeah, I really do.
I think the only way this changes is if Clicked, Steve-O, and or Priestley, either of them have a good map here. I think it's going to be a 3-1 on the side of Basai. The hard point's not going to be very close. We're going to close out a 3-1 series here. But Grand Rapids Ice, we've already seen. They've proved us wrong. They beat them once. Can they beat them twice?
Vaesive with a huge kill there.
Vaesive! Another two-piece. Wow. Priestley follows up with another one. The respawns, I think, might be too strong out of the side of Team Basai, but it is really early in this map.
Oh, they're on.
FTL grabs one. That's where it starts. 3 seconds left in this round. It's gonna have to start with one. Cholo grabs the second, but the time, not enough time left on the clock.
That was
great
a very
effort.
lopsided round there.
It's great effort out of the side of Grand Rapids, but I do believe the respawns might be too strong out of the side of Team Basai. Like we said before, Click or Steve-O to step up here. 3 down quickly. 2-piece out of Fiddle. Steve-O, Priestley trying to work on some trades here. Steve-O whips out the pistol. FTL. Doesn't matter though. Another 2.
Steve-O with a huge kill. Oh, and 2.
Big kill out of Steve. Steve said, we don't care. It seems to be the same 2 players on either side here. FTL, Silly, Vaesive, and Steve-O combining for 2-piece after 2-piece. Seems to be a 2v2 here.
And Click is also cutting them off on spawn once again, so it's going to be kind of hard for them to get to the point here. And there it is.
There it is. The round is over. We're going to a round 5. I would like to point out and highlight the plays made out of Clicked. Not having the best round, not having the best series so far individually or statistically, but he's making the plays required for his team to keep pushing this a distance. Steve-O having himself an absolute map. It's almost like he understands that this is to qualify for a pool play tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, people traveled, people spent money to get here, and who's gonna want to take it the most? The Vaesive follows up with 2, says, I want this more than you. 25, somewhere around 25 XP off of that, doesn't get it. Team Basai combines for 4.
My goodness.
Combines for 4, gonna clear the point
Gonna put
quick
them in a demon here. It's kind of.
I love this play out of Vaesive. Gets map control. Almost gets turned on, but does put some pressure on the map.
This is a pretty defense-heavy map, so especially when you're on defense round 5, it's kind of like if you're on defense and you lose, it's kind of a troll.
As you're saying that, the clock is ticking. 10 seconds, clicking down. Click turns around. 27 and 23 out of him. Vaesive combines for 3, including his teammate. Says, we don't need you. 1 second, counting 0. Team Basai takes map 3. We're coming right back into the store. Rewind. It's gonna be Mixie.
So if you have that P4 control when it's P3 and hold that, you get a full.
Oh, as we talk about this though, Priestley, quick 3. Steve-O follows it up with the 4th. Team Basai trying to turn around this respawn very quick here. Get a hold of this P2 control. Lots of time left on the clock here. Evasive. Starting off, soaking the point. Ladies and gentlemen, Click with another 3!
Holy,
Says, we don't care!
Went for the heat
We
check
don't
for the
care.
fourth.
We're turning up this map 4. I mean, I've heard a couple dead comms through the headset so far. The energy is turning up. Everybody's starting to finally settle in and realize that this is the qualified for tomorrow. Priestley, Clicked, Steve-O combining 1, 2, and 3. Evasive setting himself up on the map so far very nicely. Rotating, making some good plays. Click, grabs another one. Great timing on the pitch so far. Chases it out. Priestley grabs one. Priestley can't get away with the second.
2.
Yes, he does. Gonna put team aside. 3, 4 dead in the kill feed. Cholo.
And they're just
It's a bang out.
Wow. Oh my goodness, they flipped out.
Kobe, some may say.
Click with the play.
Spawns half
Oh,
flipped.
gets
Click grabs 2 to retake control. Cholo.
And
Steve-O.
oh, they still spawn back
Combinations. We're gonna work the front side here. Evasive doesn't spot the guy under the window. Able to grab one out of Silly. Yoru combines for the trades. Yoru with the 2.
Oh,
Click
with
and
the
another
2.
2.
Stay
It's
down.
back and forth. The spawns are so close. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a great A bang out. A lot of combinations for multi-kills. Evasive grabs 2, but Yoru, Click, Steve-O combines for 3. That could be the dagger.
This is going to go to a P1. I can't believe
this
it.
game is going to end at a P1 regardless. Matt
else
Cod, I would like to point out, Click with 47 real kills. A minute and 14 in time says, let's close this one out.
I think that Basai just needs to leave this time and
Click for another 2, puts himself 1 away from 50. This is already kill record of the day, and it's not even close. The closest one here is going to be front green crate, 2 there. Combined double kill out of Click and Steve-O.
I mean,
a 3 out of Evasive. Last one's in point. Steve-O cleans it up.
I think
Team
that they
aside.
spawned out. They need to
4
push out
seconds.
front.
3, 2, 1. Click with
And
50
Basai
real
with
kills.
Wow.
You call game. It's a fucking venue.
Seeing Team Basai fight through it as well. You know, that was a talented team with Steve-O, Click. That's always 2 good players to keep an eye out for. Click is just someone that can always pop off at any moment. So I knew anybody going up against him in open bracket was already just going to be a hard matchup.
Noisy.
You know, it was also nice to see some players that were on the come up at that event. You know, you had some shockers. You know, my dark horse of the event was K Johnson. Then they had Booger, Edwin. Okay, that was the guy. That guy I was watching him all weekend long. That dude was absolutely going off.
I feel like the biggest factor is going to come into play here is obviously K Johnson. K Johnson's one of those players who can pop off at any time. Passion Motion K Johnson. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Nexus Org versus 365. Whoever takes this one makes the pool play. But you got Cinco kicking us off with a triple kill. Got number 2, number 4 in the front side presence here. Smoke going to be able to hit on in through the hill. That's going to be Volk with the big 2. Booger looking for this last player in the side closet door. Is he going to find it? It's going to be the question. Puts the shots down, getting the track. And my God, what a start from Nexus Org. 50 points on the board that quick.
Nexus are just on another gear.
Yeah, Nexus is on a whole other gear right now. You have got 22. Let's see. You have got 36 kills combined already from the side of Nexus Org. And that's just our first set of rotations, ladies and gentlemen. 126 to 40 is your first set. But my Lord, Cinco up to 19 to 10. Closing in on the 20-point mark. And it's all red in the feed. You have the spawns as well. Yeah, I had talked about 365 needing to get the rotations, but my God, they're everywhere on the map. Look at this. Both sides, P4. You got bottom U, you have the back spawn, you have the closet side. I mean, hell, there's nowhere to go.
Nexus Org have found their way in. 365 is letting one too many players. KJ Johnson with a 2-piece. The break in Enement. 365. 911 is maybe their number. Again, the kill feed somehow, some way. It looks like it's going blue. Nexus, they say no, we make our stand, and they break.
And Vogue is just running it down with the Jackal, 25 and 15. Some would like to believe this is his land debut, as I know absolutely having a phenomenal performance, and some would say a Mercules type performance. It's gonna be Cinco with another 5 spree, 8 spree combined for the side of Nexus Org. Cinco looking for more, has the Hellstorm missile to work with if he wants to use it, but 20 points only needed. No streaks indeed, all gunny, pure firepower, pure teamwork from the side of Nexus Org, and they're about to close it out here in the next 15.
This has just been sheer dominance from Nexus.
And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Nexus Org are going to be able to take your map number 1 in dominant fashion, 250 to 101 to kick us off in the open bracket semifinals. Remember, folks, whoever wins this series moves on to pool play, qualifies for that tournament. It's going to be playing on Saturday, tomorrow. The other team still has a chance to do so and make it there, but hell, I wouldn't want to be in losers with the other teams.
A big thing is how are you going to transition, right? Because I felt like Nexus Org, it was Booger. He was entering the feed a lot. The two pieces. KJ had his moments, and Vogue was as well. Cinco. It was a 3-sub with one person flexing. The team child is there from Smoke. 4v2. Well, Booger makes it a 3v2.
Yeah, Booger going to be able to jump on down bottom line. Oh my gosh, gets this player weak. Almost wins the gunfight. 2v3. 33 seconds left on the clock now.
Found it on the B. Everybody from 365 has rotated because, well, they thought it was an A plant, but no. And the big thing is Booger finds one. That's huge. He's in top office. I don't know if it's planted for him exactly, but he's going to play his life. How does Milan check this? He doesn't check the close corner. Now in a 1v2, Nexus Org clutch up. How do we just choke that right there, bro?
I mean, we just absolutely sold the bag right there. Nexus Org are going to be able to win that round, and they do it so easy. Stay so composed, even when the number's disadvantaged. They make it somehow an advantage for them. They get the bomb put down in a very good site. Booger's able to play those cheeky spots, and that's a good reason why they take your round number 1. So Cinco and Vogue in the 2v4. You had the 2v4 happen for Nexus Org in the first round. Let's see if they can make it happen again.
Now the setup from Guja, he unfortunately falls.
Oh my gosh.
Another 3v2. This time 2 different players for the side of Nexus. And look at that, a 2v2. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Smoke can opt to do hit a route, but he gets back down, and now they're going to try and seek out Smoke. This is going to be huge. He pops it. Cinco almost with the shots, and 1 by 1 you fall. Nexus Org making magic happen. The bunny is out of the hat.
I mean, they make it look so easy. I mean, they were in another 2v4 area, and they freaking get the retake again. They win 2 rounds in a row, clutching up.
Oh, they're going to wait on him. They're waiting for Guja to go. He's going to clear so many angles. That's the first. The shots are in the back. He doesn't finish the kill, though. He actually finds one right there. Guja isn't able to find the second. Bomb not going down. 3v2. First time Nexus has had numbers.
Yeah, but a 2v2 going to be able to come on in. Milan sad. Now up against Cinco and Vogue. What is Vogue? Very smart player here. Just going to check the rock. Just going to check the angles. Knows these players should be approaching him very soon.
Oh, it's spot number 1.
Spots it. Just going to be able to slide down. Oh my gosh, if he hits his turn, I'm going to have my mind. Vogue with the 1v2 Team Nexus. It's back to back clutches. Oh my gosh, this guy is having an absolute generational run. First tournament, first LAN ever, and he's proven all the haters wrong. Call me a cheater online, but on LAN it's a different story, and I'm writing my script, and I'm saying I'm damn him.
Put your money where your mouth is what he's saying. And now this is going to be a bang out of a round. Both teams meeting at the B-bomb site. Trophies, nades, they're going to be here. Milan, first one to see information. Milan getting back down. Milan in the dirt.
Yeah, Milan getting put in the dirt earlier, but Booger with a big 2. Booger looking for more. Vogue going to be able to assist as well. 1v3 coming in for Sad, and they are all around it. Yeah. Corpse, I think this is a round 1 for me.
This is definitely a round 1. This is like a Counter-Strike pistol round. You're just like, okay, yeah, this is it. Or, you know.
Yeah, I'm cooked. I'm cooked.
It's another bang out. The nades do hit, so KJ has to get back down, but it doesn't matter. Booger finds the first, full steam ahead. Cinco's able to win a gunfight with the AR. It is can you do no wrong, Nexus?
Can you do no wrong? Indeed, a 4v2 for Nexus Org, and you're loving the way this map is looking right now. Sad gonna be able to find one, get it down to a 3v2. Sad now in the 1B, doesn't even freaking matter. Team Nexus up 5-0, and they have that full B side control. It's going to be 3-6-5. Let's see how Nexus retakes.
Oh, Smoke saw Booger, so this is going to hold him up. And now a very passive setup for the side of Nexus Org. They were just playing for one bomb site, play for the post plant. You know you can gun them down. Just run it, and that's what Booger's going to do. Saw the trophy, gonna pre-fire. Saw a couple more shoulders. Vogue on the opposite side. I think he got hit with a nade, but it doesn't matter. He tries to force something in that Sad. Able to find the first blood. KJ on the outer ropes. He finds one to trading going through. Cinco able to follow up. It's now a 2v2, and oh my days, Nexus Org in the blink of an eye. Oblivious obliterate 365.
It doesn't matter what scenario you throw them in. 1v3, 2v4, 4v4 retake with the bomb down. Nexus Org gets it done. They go on a combined 10 spree to end that game. It's a hot 6-0, not even a single round for the side of 365. And now you're down 2-0. One more game, you're getting sent down to the losers. And if you're Nexus, you qualify for the tournament. You make the bracket play. But now we get to go to this map 3, which of course, a Vault Control. No, they're looking really good right now. Could be my dark horse to the tournament. Very talented squad, but here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna kick it off with the Volg POV. What's he get cooking here on the Vault Control?
Cinco trying to find something. Volg and Cinco entering the kill feed like we were talking about. That's a 3 dead, all ready to rip, all ready to start things off.
And Nexus Org already finding the first 2 bloods, already almost finding the first 2 ticks as well. A zone should be capped very soon. They have a great idea where these players are going to spawn. Number 7 should be able to find one, does so indeed. Number 4 has an idea where these players are coming from. The question is, will you be able to kill his catwalk presence?
Just so hard to find a lot of these subs in a lot of their cruddy corners. Unfortunately, well, send in Booger. He'll just clean the way.
Send Booger in there, doesn't matter. He'll get the dirty work done. Cinco with a big 2. Volg going to be able to find one as well. That's going to be 3 dead in the feed. The boys from Nexus are coming out, should be able to cap the A zone, and they do just that, and at a minute 50 on the clock. 1v8. K Johnson, I've seen a lot of crazy plays from you. Don't know if this one's going to be probable. Don't know if this one's going to be possible. Let's see what happens here. Gonna get taken out. 3-6-5 are able to take your first round of control. K Johnson, 4-10. Slow start. But Booger with the double kill. Danny Dime ball. Kobe. If number 6 gets this kill, this round is over.
Yeah, he's in top art already, so this is going to delay plans. This is going to keep these enemies out of the power positions. Unfortunately, he falls, but he did enough. He got 2 ticks. He allowed his teams to do just that. Now, the trading is going to come through. Nexus Org are probably going to come out on top of these gunfights. They do indeed.
You have a minute 35 to get the cap here, but you see they have full streaks also to work with, so if they want to use that Hellstorm missile, they can. They're up 3 lives. They're getting closer and closer, but Booger with a big 2. Going big for the squad. Sad looking for this one. Booger just might hit the turn and burn. Stop, drop, and roll. Booger on a bloodthirsty spree. Going absolutely off, leading the lobby in kills right now at 14-10 and about to be 15-10. Check your corners, ladies and gentlemen, because he's sitting there. He's that thing in your nose that you can't get out. He's stuck up there just being a nuisance.
And he's able to track back through the middle of the map so well. A team kill rolls through. This is the time to find this tick, and it is indeed. Volg with a last-second contest. He finds one. He finds the second, allows time for maybe a teammate to get on, but no, it's going to be 3-6-5. That close out the round. Volg able to make an opening.
Yeah, Volg gonna go ahead and make the opening. 27.8 seconds left. Sad going for the child, but oh! Volg absolutely decimates Sad, and that's such a sad outcome in that scenario. It's 3 dead now. Nexus Org getting the cap, has a minute 30 on the clock, and the 4-life lead advantage could be their first round they put on the board. 1 dead, 1 dead. It's a 1 for 1. It's a 2 for 1. And it's just back and forth trades, but Jets getting, ladies and gentlemen, Booger with a big 2.
You're gonna try and save that Hellstorm though, just in case it goes later into this Vault Control. You want to have that in your back pocket. I take that back. They're using it now. Win it here. Don't. What was that Hellstorm? It hit the top of this. I know you can hit people through the middle of the map, but that was a waste. And now 2 ticks are done. Nexus Org. That is the opening that they needed.
Wait, hold on a minute, though. Somehow gets through. Able to find 2. No respawns remaining, though. 40 seconds left on the clock, though. Cinco responds with his own 2. However, Cinco's going to respond with another one. Guja going to be able to find one on the K Johnson, but 2 against 9. Guja, what can you find in the bottom vault side here? You get some bad timing, and Nexus Org are going to be able to win a round here. 1-2 now. And looking to tie this one up. Maybe, and just maybe, force the defense.
That is indeed. There's one last person to remain, and that's Booger. He's on the backside. He's going to take a route, maybe being a nuisance in the nose, and that is it right there. 1, make it a second. Well, he's going to do a dance, put in some tags, and his teammate did find the 3rd. So, yeah, again, you stop the progress. Sad saying, hey, I got to create an opening. I'm going to go to B Street. Plays a 1-off angle, expecting KJ Johnson to be there else. No, he's able to find a second off the heady. 3-6-5 have one last attempt at this. It's 14-8 in the lives. It's Milan stopping the clock. Can he win anything? He wins 1. The flank coming in, though. And is the time going to be there? Can anybody stop on it? The player was diving through midair, saying, and his body was like, he swung his body.
Round number 5. And if you're Nexus Org, you're loving this. You're on the defense. 3-6-5. You're on the offense, and you don't have that Hellstorm missile you once had.
So it's going to be raw, pure gunny on this one.
Gonna try and chow this. They're gonna try and do a bang out send. Cinco and Vol going right into the hands of Nexus Org, and you play a 3-down scenario. Good luck. Nobody does indeed, but that is it. That is the opening. 3 dead in the feed. They're gonna hop onto A, but again, the timing of these kills. Volk is here. Make it a 3-piece for this young man. Len debut. He's putting on a display.
Booger, he comes on in, looking for 1, looking for 2. Is he gonna find it? Yes, he does. In Nexus Org, you can't make an 0-2 come back into control unless you're down 0-2. I wasn't gonna say it because I didn't want to jinx it, but this one might just be over, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I mean, number 6, Guja tried to hop on a B to stop the clock, but this is where defense reigns supremes. This is the spawn trap that we know of, and we have loved it. On Vault control, you turn the tide, and you just say, get out of my series, Nexus Org.
Following a 16-hour day, the last 4 spots of full play have been filled. Team Basai, 365, Carolina Reapers, and Team Nexus have claimed the right to compete another day, earned another chance at proving themselves. The stakes feel a bit higher. Double elim, one's chance for mistakes. The passion only intensifies. This is not only the continuation of one tournament, but the start of another. TPC's Women's Champs, featuring some of the top talent of the women's Call of Duty scene. 2 tournaments, 2 set of pool play, 2 sets of people who want to compete for bragging rights and the title of champion.
My name is Jonathan Baboon. I go by Nezra as my in-game alias.
And Nezra, 40 and 22, almost double positive, 40 on their foreheads. I mean, overtake from this young lad.
Yeah, you could not kill Nezra if you are the side of Elation. You just let him drop a nuke on your head. When you have Nezra popping off like that, he's able to find doubles, triples to break into the time alone. It's just going to be too much to handle.
So preppers, like, we don't do prep individually. Maybe some of my teammates do, but us as a team, honestly, like, we just go over VOD. That's really what we do. We don't really do too much on game day because we don't want to overthink and also tweak ourselves out. We go over VOD before, like, majors, locals. So, like, when we were at TPC champs, we went over VOD a lot, but we only did VOD on one team because I was the only team that we thought we had competition with, you know what I mean? And, you know, we lost against Booger and Co, but it is what it is. But yeah, we usually do VOD review for before game day, and then I know sometimes after we lose, we literally look at the VOD right after at the same station. But it depends on, like, how, whatever, like, if we lost really bad or not. But that's honestly it. Just VOD, nothing crazy.
As we're going to be kicking it off on the Skyline, and indeed we're looking at server. Ladies and gentlemen, P1.
Away we will go. Nezra just going to get some shots into him. He's going to have to back up. Now he's able to find one onto Evasive. Priestley will fall as well. So the side of Rally Purple, early kills. That's going to be 3 down in the feed. The time going your way as well. You got to win that rotational battle, but still a lot to fight for here. You're starting to grab those reinforcements, starting to push forward. You're able to take down Priestley. Click, able to find the response kill onto Nezra, so that's going to stop it, but that's going to be 3 down in the feed for Basai. Rally Purple, a great job pushing forwards into this time, and now can you break it? Can you find Click towards this bottom side? Well, Click just going to be putting on a show to try to make sure this push is there for the side of Basai, but that's going to be cut short. Then you've got number 1, Conwa, holding that backside to make sure those spawns don't flip. Well, Nezra was able to find one. That's going to be 3 down in the feed. Server finds a big 2, and just like that, Rally Purple back on top of the time. You got the battle going down towards the back grass side. Going to have number 6 taken down, 4 down in the feed. Rally Purple continue to show up. They continue to find everything on the map and in the kill feed.
Back right, you're good.
We found out.
My front, yeah.
Okay,
Where's that one bed?
One top on me.
Is evasive.
I'm holding it with you.
We're top right now.
I'll
block
here. Go, Sean. I'll take your.
I'm just he's 2-0. 1 with
I'm just gonna get my time. I have tops. I'm gonna get my tops. Play real quick. Play wait.
I'm gonna send a pinch again. Block. I'm gonna send a pinch again.
Two top. There's 2 top on me. 2 top. Shiva and Priestley top. Shiva on top. Shiva top. I got stuff.
I'm pinching bad.
I mean, that might be the nail in the coffin. You try and get scrap time and rally. Purple just set full send it with 2 people. They're able to hold the line. Server is ripping people to shreds 30 and 22. Conwa paving the way as well. It's going to come down to this P1, which has gone the way for Rally Purple both times.
Nezra gonna be this top side, gets a nade off. Server takes down Priestley. That's gonna be 3 down in the feed. You just gotta find out where Click is. Well, he's gonna be over towards the gym side, and Nezra will take him down. Rally Purple will be your map number 1 winners.
Honestly, just vibes. Vibe is a big thing. Like, if you have good vibes, I feel like you would mesh well, really good with your teammates, no matter really what type of caliber of the team is. Whether you guys is like your individual skills like average or you're honestly really good, it doesn't really matter. I feel like the vibe for your teammates is probably the best thing you could have, because that's like the vibe is going to build up the chemistry, and then the chemistry is going to build up team play, and then good team play is going to lead the wins. Honestly, too, communication is a big thing. You know, that's honestly it's probably way bigger than just the game itself. I'm the vibiest teammate, man. Like I've you know what's crazy is that my first major ever, major 2, I did not stand. I did not yell at people. I was not that type of player. And all of a sudden when Major 3 came, man, I was standing up with my teammates. I was yelling. I was talking shit along with them. Like, it's just like, I don't know, man. Just like, it's just you gotta fill your team out. You like, if you really mesh good with them and you actually do like your team and you have good vibes, you know, it's just gonna come out of you. You know what I mean? Like, you don't really plan for stuff like that to happen.
If you look for them to really just kind of play their lives, they really need to stay alive. And as we're kicking it off, it's going to be Vault Hardpoint. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into it.
Let's get into the action. Away we will go. That's going to be Conwa with a big 2. Make it a 3. No, not going to be the case. Llama able to take him down. So back and forth affair. Will be 7 seconds collected for the side of Rally Purple. Server reads this to perfection. Nezra able to take down Diff. Conwa takes down Llama. Going to be Cal, the front side, able to take down Server. The nade going to be coming out. He will find nothing. Choco takes him down instead, and Rally Purple take an early lead. Parallels. You got one towards the backside, but you also spawn P2, so you're going to be on top of it if you're Elation. Server finds a double. Conwa from the front side finds 1. It's all up to Eternals on the P2. Push in. You're on top of the P2. That's going to be Conwa able to find 1. Server follows it up with one of his own. Now make it a 2-piece from Server. The time going purple once more, and this is starting. This is just run away from you. 120-point advantage. The kills all going purple. 21 and 12 from Conwa. 21 and 11 from Server. They are finding everything on the map.
And I mean, you're trying to make a move. 8 seconds left. Conwa, they clean it up. These boys are in the main stage booth right here. These boys are right across from us. And it's not even that they're getting too excited. This is calm, cool, collected.
Map 3 underway. Rally Purple, have you met your match? Who can get the advantage in this series? Well, the push going to be over towards the B side. Cal able to find a big double to start us off. Make it a 3rd. No Conwa able to take him down. The push still over towards this side. You've got pressure from both squads. Eternals able to take down Conwa. Cal starting to push forward once more. Eternals finds 2. Diff takes down Server. Choco takes down Diff. Cal takes down Choco. Back to the spawn you go for Rally Purple, and now you got to push over towards that rock side. Rethink how you want to hit this.
And this is interesting. Rally Purple not really going for the cow. They're going to go for the spawn kills, and it works out because it brings Cal back. They find him in the kill feed. All 4 dead. Stack the hill, young lads. This is it.
4 plays 5. Make it 3 plays 5 as Conwa was able to take down Cal. You got to get to the time. It's going to be a foot race. Well, Diff is here to cut you down. He finds 1. You will hop on. That's going to be the time stop. And it's all up to Llama. A 1v4. He's able to find 1, but nothing else. Rally Purple take round number 1. Choco finds it and gets out with his life. Choco finds a 2nd as well. A 4-life advantage. And for the side of Elation, you gotta touch this time. You got 18 seconds and you've barely made any progress.
Yeah, you have, and Server's gonna come from the top ropes. That's the kill. It's been a lot of 3-for-1 trades. Elation spawning a Narnia. Again, there's only 1 person pushed up in the middle of the map. That's number 6, but it takes what? It's already been 7 seconds since they've been off spawn and they haven't touched the time. You gotta go if you're Elation.
Cal hops on. He's going to be taken down. 2 seconds. Done is round number 2. Forward towards the side. He won't read the player that goes out of bounds in order to get around that little choke point. Eternals goes down. This is the kills going the way of Rally Purple. Joko finds another on a 3 spree right now. Nezra finds a kill. 12 plays 4. No respawns remaining for this Elation roster. You gotta play perfect Call of Duty. Well, you already dropped 1. 3 plays 11. Eternals goes down. Nezra able to find that kill. Now the push gonna be coming forward. Joko gets over towards the outer side. That's gonna be Cal. Takes down 1. Can you find a second? No, he falls. Rally Purple take this map number 3 in a 3-0 fashion. And now we're ready to hop into map number 4. Rally Purple have taken that advantage. They were able to win maps 1 and 3, both respawns. Elation, can you extend this series to a map 5? The second rotation kicking off. Conwa takes down Diff, and now you start to push forward. You got number 1 Conwa starting to play this flank round. Llama reads him to perfection, but Conwa takes him down anyways. Rally Purple 3 in the feed, and let's go into a listening with the side of Rally Purple.
20, I'm blocking.
I'll have to cross. I have to cross. Watch my outer edge.
Take it. Front. Eternal's really weak. He's on there.
He's gonna get out right. Watch my right edge. I am. Two top S. Give me 1 TK. I'm not. You're fucking up. I'm playing around P2. I'm playing around P2.
He's just on the right side of time. Right side.
Yeah, I'm just still sitting there.
Yeah. Globe on me. Globe cow. They spawned there again, I think.
Dead.
Nice.
Oh, sure.
Rally Purple in the second half of this map have turned up.
Low time, you gotta go, you gotta find that break if you are Elation. 7 seconds needed. Rally Purple looking like they have done it. They have won a second series on the day.
Make it 3-1 to their name. A little bit of fight from Elation in that map 2, a little bit of contest early on in this map 4. Again, this team, one word to describe them: adaptability.
We honestly think we can be anybody, and that's the one thing that you need as a team. You know, you can't be fearful.
What's going on, guys? It's Ball SG here. Currently a Call of Duty Challengers player under Shinto Gaming. I mean, I feel like it's kind of the same thing as like any major as well. For that event, we picked up Luge like pretty last second. Like there was only a few days before the event. Because we were going with Nick Mansions and Mahat. But unfortunately, he wasn't able to make it, so we had to last second pick up Luge. So we played a little bit, I think, before the event. Maybe not at all, honestly, I can't remember. But the goal is to just play as much as physically possible with your team. Get reps and everything you can, and just build trust, build confidence, build chemistry.
Now we're going to be into it. It is going to be in tune with the side of Shinto Gaming Club. Going to be Luge, the top side. Starts to back up over towards Grass. He knows the pressure's over towards this side, but Mitch finds a triple. Luge finds the 4th. All 4 down. The side of Shinto Gaming Club starting off pot today. Matt going to hit that flank route. He's able to find 1. That's going to be the top side. Control for the side of Shinto Gaming Club. You'll be on the time as well, and Matt finds a second. 28 seconds needed, and you will get map 1 done.
Now they get the perfect flip. They get the perfect 4 dead at a right time. They're going to set up for Kitchen, which is where the action is going down at. And I mean, you have eyes through the middle of the map with the help of Mitch. 6 seconds left. Nobody's near. The kill feed lights up blue. And again, this map, that's it. 3 dead. Shinto Gaming are going to take your map 1 in the S&D. Ladies and gentlemen, you called it. Deform. Hey, mid.
Mitch able to find the initial blood, finds some great shots out of the second, but that's going to be Luge who capitalizes on it. It will be a 1v4. It's all up to Cannon. He's going to be back towards his spawn, and this is a tall task.
I mean, he goes for the wide swing, or at least the backward swing. A lot of information is now the trophies are in play. Looks like they want to go A. I think all the trophies were dealt with. Bala finds a kill. Matt responds. Nades are essential on dealership.
57 HP. You just got to play your life. Bala's able to spot you out. The shot's going to be in as well. 31 HP. Matt knows you're here, and he will cut you down.
Both players have regained for the side of Shinto. They have rallied to each other. What can they do? Do they expect Cannon? They seek out Cannon. And just like that, the kills follow suit. Shinto Gaming. It don't matter in a 3v2. They're like, okay, we'll put on our working boots. Let's get this 9 to 5 done.
Oh my goodness. Shinto Gaming Club. Luge towards that top bomb site, just gonna be looking for him. 3 players going to chow this out. That's gonna be Cannon spotted. Mitch gonna put some shots down range. That's gonna be a freebie. Brazier goes down. Mitch, can you find another note? That's gonna be Mythical able to respond. That's gonna be a 2-play-3. Cannon, close corner. Will you check it? Bob goes down. So now 40 seconds to play with if you're Carolina Reapers Gaming.
It's huge, this window. Such a good power spot. Drafty's able to win the first. Follow with the response. You take him down.
Shinto Gaming Club take round number 10. It got scary there for a moment, but they're able to hold on. They hold the line.
I think it's just like making sure you build a team that can also be friends. Like, obviously, like friendships have a big play in like building rosters and stuff. Like the main thing really is just having teammates you're confident in, having teammates that are confident in you, so you can play at your best and you don't like have to second guess yourself or anything. And basically just having teammates that want it as bad as you, because if you want it really bad and your teammates aren't trying as hard, you're not going to get anywhere with that team. Yeah, I think it's basically just finding teammates with the same amount of passion and just finding teammates that you can get along with, even outside the game. I know a lot of like CCL teams I've been on doing stuff with like CCL teammates and stuff outside of the game. It really builds like a special bond between you guys, and it makes you way better in game as well. For example, my St. Edward's team, I was in CCL for a while. I got top 4 with St. Edward's, Vanity, Eons, and Thresh. Did a lot of stuff together outside the game. We lived together, 3 of us lived together for like 9 months, and it really built like a really strong bond, and I think that helped us like perform as well. So.
This is going to be a back and forth game. When you have 2 really good rosters like this, you're going to see it. You're going to see the 3 pieces. You're going to see the 4 pieces. It's going to go back and forth because the teams play so well together. Shinto Gaming, left foot, right foot express. You have got to go, and you have got to go now, but is there anybody close? You're able to cause White Hill time. Bala able to find 2, but now Phantoms, Vin to the hill, able to cause a contest. 10 seconds left on this Chaos, still able to win it right here, right now. Can you get in time? 2 seconds needed, 1 second found, 250, and Chaos on the P3 makes the comeback, finds the win, 250 to 231. Back and forth kills will come through. Chaos will be a man down, but for the moment, we'll be safe on the plant. This looks like a good read from Timmy Phantoms, but it's not. It's both players get taken down, and Shinto Gaming finally able to stop the bleeding and finally able to find their first round. Waves immediately going to get a lot of information, but they're going to be perfectly prepared for this. Symbols and Yim will trade on out, but Matt get us the donut. 2-2, and now 1v2 here for Waves, as he just watches all of his team get obliterated off towards the B site. Oh my gosh. Oh, Waves, hold on. Timing may work out. Oh, okay, never mind. Timing's not gonna work for you if you can't hit the shots. Can Shinto make the 5-3 curse come true?
Well, a little bit more patient, taking a little bit of a note from round number 2. Just gonna dissect up a little bit, but number 2 and number 4 just getting a little bit aggressive, pushing on up. 7 catch him. And the play from Phantoms, just watching the flank, sitting in a corner, wanting to help his team. But the first blood initiative comes from the toe shooter himself. Bowl cut Matt, 4v3, 35 seconds. You gotta get this bomb down somehow.
And you talked about it. It delays the plant. It makes this so awkward. Luge is able to collapse and find one more Yin. Able to trade that out, 2v3 now, but you're still a man down, and you still don't have the bomb and able to plant. 26 seconds left. No Chaos to go through for you as Shinto Gaming is crashing down. Bala now has the information as Symbols makes his way back on into the side, but Bala's already taken out. Yin, this round is over. Symbols, the last one alive, but there's not enough time.
Not enough time. If you're Shinto, you just gotta play your life. Don't give up. Easy challenge. Simple. Now in the 1v1, 8 seconds left. He finds the player, but Mitch gonna be able to put him down. Shinto Gaming, take your round 11, and you hear the boys from Shinto getting loud, Mr. Matt.
Fucking break.
Welcome back to more Call of Duty action. Map number 4 of the Chaos versus Shinto Gaming Club series. And if you weren't here for map number 3, absolute bang out, edge it out to round 5. But now we are here, same map, different mode. Here we go, map man.
We'll be able to find a kill, so at least still gonna make some noise over towards that backside. He's gonna give his team some pretty decent well side spawns, so they're gonna be able to re-hit this fairly quick here. The hit comes through, it's 1, it's 2, and Mitch will set him down, and now on the 5-3 for Mitch.
Open. Dead! Stay.
They're spawning boat.
I got a trophy. I need him front.
Yeah, they're spawning boat on you.
Office, 1 shot, Manny. Stay ball. I got your
Manny's hitting open. Manny's hitting open.
I'm open. I'm holding open. I'm holding open.
Have the block.
One's gonna be close. I'm low.
Open. Left corner open. Left corner open.
No, open. Yeah.
I got one open. One more. Or deep back on right. On me. Naded.
Shut on. Nice. I spawned secret. Nice. I'm pinching fire.
I'm blocking. You're good. They might spawn mid though. They might spawn mid.
Front.
Close. Symbols.
Dead.
Top
Luge, chalice to me. Ready?
Timmy top close. Timmy
open.
Weak. Jace. They're open then.
No one open. Yin dead.
Jace. Nice, man.
Absolutely frying and now looking to put up over 100-point lead. And what a turnaround from the first 3 maps that we saw. As now you are just running right into the blender as Luge trying to go huge. 4 dead in the feed from Shinto Gaming, lighting it up again and putting themselves up over 100 points on the board. Shinto Gaming not only running away with it, but running all over Chaos and Luge. Give them a few extra to take home with them. Can they lock in at least for this 30 seconds over Luge? Just walk right in. His bolt cut. Nat walks in. Finds 2. Can he find the 3rd? Back and forth with the pistol. Phantom's the last one up. Bala will give him some help, and that's all she wrote. 22 seconds shouldn't go the way of Shinto unless Timmy can make an absolute heroic play into this site, but it might be too late to matter. They are bending. They are not breaking, but Luge breaks his way on into that. And he sits him down, and he may have just called game.
Mr. Luge, Mr. Switch, that's what they call him. He's on the 3-speed, 24 and 23. The side is so consistent right now. 5 seconds needed.
And Shinto, it's all but over. 1 second up, 1 second down, and Shinto Gaming gonna start to let them know 3 straight maps after dropping the first hard point to come back, close things out, and win that matchup.
Holy fuck!
You got
He can't kill me, bro.
Slime down. I told him I said slime down.
Fucking God.
Remember your guys' highlight of your careers is beating me at a low
Hey,
your best placings are my worst.
Hey, go back to your room, buddy.
Your dog
Go back to your room.
Don't worry about pool. You might
Wait,
not make
we're
it.
dog shit.
I'm a fan. You gotta worry about praise or dogs.
Oh, meet up dog. Go back to the bar. Go back to the bar.
You haven't made out a pool yet. Go lock in.
Yeah, you haven't made out a pool.
Go
Yeah,
lock
you're still
in.
gonna play them.
Go lock in.
No, Timmy, like, no bullshit. I'm starting every like 8 seconds.
I lost like 6 different important ones because of my game shit.
Like,
No, mine is 2.
We're lagging too. We're
lagging. Mine is 2. Mine's hacker 2.
Get the fuck out of here.
Remember, I
Brotherly love, baby.
Noisy.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Jace. Go by Waves. I'm a Call of Duty Challengers player. Well, we kind of talked about it earlier. I had a cast and brace on my wrist for 2 months before that event, quite literally leading up until the day I got there. So for me personally, there was no preparation. It was all just kind of like, well, fuck it. I guess we're gonna see how this goes. And there was, again, I mean, like, yeah, we talked, like the team and I, and I wasn't even on that team originally. It kind of like fell in like week and a half, 2 weeks before the event. There was no preparation though. I mean, I could not play the game physically, so it was a show up, fuck it, wing it, and hope that it goes well. I think obviously you're gonna look for potential within a roster, knowing the players around you and kind of basing it off of what you think the ceiling is for your squadron. Also going back on if you've played with these guys or not. Like Timmy and Yin, 2 of the teammates that I had at that event, I played. I got the infamous like T4 in the Pup Cup run with them. I played with them at Major 4, so we already had some chemistry going into that event. The only person I haven't played with on that roster was Symbols, and I don't think any of us have played with Symbols yet, but obviously we know Symbols and his talent. So again, I think it's just a combination of if you think the team is going to work well with each other, how good and like the potential behind the roster, I think is really what you're looking for.
Chaos versus Carolina Reapers Gaming. Map. number 1. Yin gonna be able to fall to L2. L2 putting the irons right on the point, but yeah, he's in the hot tub, he's chilling. That's Mr. Yin getting the job done, sitting in the hot tub, heating it up a little bit with the shots. He ain't stopping. A bobbing, a weaving, a swooping, and a doobing, and a shooting. About to hop on the Bloodthirsty.
The lead. It's a 2-for-2 trade that goes either which way, and now Waves tries to do it on his own.
Whoa!
And Yin is going to be able to pop for 2, so all of a sudden, you're in if you're a Chaos, the 3-piece down, and Carolina Reapers now starting to feel it ever so slightly, as now it looks like Chaos is starting to put their foot on the gas pedal. And you talked about it. It could be a moment where Chaos able to end the game over towards P2, but it could be a moment where the Carolina Reapers able to get themselves back in it over towards P2.
Oh my gosh! Yin, Tony 2-tap, hitting the 3-piece, getting the scrap time. Yin is really starting to heat up with a minute 34 of time. This, Matt, I think this is the last set of rotations. Drafty breaks on in, not able to find the second. Symbol's gonna be here, but it's going to be a big push right here. Big gunfight's gonna go down. This is gonna determine the game right here, right fucking now.
Right here and right now, Drafty able to find shots over towards the backside, but again, you have to find your way through this back four, and Carolina Reapers just cannot find their way in as Chaos continuing to creep forward towards that 250 mark, now just needing 15 seconds.
15 seconds only needed for the side of Team Chaos, and when you have Yin up top getting it done, 32 and 21 on another 3 spree of his own, holding it down on the Lion side as well. 7 seconds only needed, Matt.
And that's gonna be all she wrote. I mean, no one for the Carolina Reapers close enough to really touch me. Frazier tries to work his way on in, but it's just not gonna be enough. 250, 187 as Chaos battles back from some early adversity and some early pressure from the Carolina Reapers, is able to outgun and outlast, winning 250, 187 again. Chaos tied at 1-1 apiece here in the swing mode map. And again, if we think about this going towards maybe a round 5 or maybe that deeper rounds, it's gonna be the Carolina Reapers that have a big tick advantage here heading over towards the other side. They're getting shut down. They may not get this side, but again, a big success for if you're the Carolina Reapers here inside of round number 1.
Yin starting to heat up, and we saw it even on the Hacienda control. He was playing amazing, not getting the result he wanted in the last series, but making it a different type of series. 17 and 8, my apologies, on the 8 spree as well. Yin getting it done with the AR and might earn the Hellstorm missile. That's a huge kill out of it.
Yeah, not able to earn the Hellstorm, and it is going to be the Carolina Reapers that are not able to earn the B site. So if you're Chaos, you tie things up at 1 apiece. Now immediately sent back at your spawn and immediately having to fight your way out of it. No ticks, no pressure on either of these sites. The 3 dead in the feed, but again, how you were pushed back so far, how you ran into a 4 dead almost immediately. It's going to take time to fight out of that. They seem to have found their way back onto the A site, but can they hold?
Making some pressure here, sneaks his way on in, gets the free fire wrong, and Crossfire comes on in. It's a 2-for-1 exchange.
Able to find the last kill to go along with it. Double stack here over towards the A site, and that will be done and dusted with a 3-life lead. And almost 2 minutes to go, and already B site pressure. Chaos playing a night and day difference from their first offensive round to this one. And now if Waves able to get this kill, that may have just been the round with that positioning there.
Might have just been the round. And that's going to be Yin on the point. On another 5 spree, Matt, we have seen back-to-back bloodthirsty sprees from one round to the other, 23 and 10, having a series himself. But here comes Myth, not going to be able to pick that second one up.
Yeah, and if he's able to pick that up, maybe able to turn things down, but it's just going to be Chaos that allows for the reinforcements to come on through. The kills are still there as well, and the 3rd tick of progress is the next to follow as Chaos takes a 2-1 lead, and night and day from the first offensive round to this one. First tick of progress in, second being worked on very quickly, and they still have just enough time to work this off.
Just enough time, but the A zone getting capped indeed. You got Symbols up on the top. Cat finds 1, looking for 2, not going to be able to find that one. L2 with a big trade. L2 down to 2 health. The Tony 2-tap comes on in. 20 seconds left, and Chaos is going to force a map number 4 with the 2-1 series advantage.
30 seconds left on the clock. The problem being his positioning is going to spawn them close, and now he's not going to have any positioning at all as he gets taken out. 12 playing 6. The Reapers, just nothing they can do. Not enough lives, not enough map space. Yeah, but that's just going to be too many kills. Symbols, 2 in the feed, all down to Cannon, and it will be Chaos that takes the 2-1 map lead, heading into our next hard point map of Hacienda.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Chaos versus Carolina Reapers Gaming, map number 4, Hacienda hard point. Here we go.
And we're locked in already here for the side of P1. Carolina Reapers trying to do anything that they can as the shots going either which way. But so far, it's just a couple of trades. It's a mixy barrage of kills. Yin will be able to pop for 2. And it will be Chaos that locks down the P2 side of the map and is able to lock things in. And you will have a couple of players you'll have to deal with your waves over towards this P2 side. The first one dealt with, L2, the next one up, and the next one to fall. And now for Chaos, solidifying themselves in the back lines of this hill.
Yeah, indeed, and Mechanic trying to push on through. It's going to be a 5-1 start for the side of Symbols, 22-7 right now off rip. Chaos is making it happen, and my prediction was saying Chaos going to put absolute belt to ass this map.
And I mean, we talked about it. Carolina, I mean, they looked good inside of the S&D, but it's the respawns where you're having to take consistent gunfights against this top squad where they're really seeing the struggles. Just having to constantly win big engagements is just not something that they're going to be able to do against a squad that has Phantoms, that has Symbols, that has Yins, that has Waves. And you're seeing it here in this Hacienda hardpoint. 181 to 94 and climbing still for Chaos. Heading over onto P4, and Timmy Phantom's already here. One break, that's all you need to send the Carolina Reapers home. Just 5 seconds, and that might have been the kill to open things up. Waves, Symbols, Yin, light it up for 3. Frazier, the last one standing, the last one to hold off this Chaos squad. He's not able to do it. 250, 158, Chaos able to win back-to-back maps to end out the series.
Championship Sunday. Your top 8 from pool play have advanced. You can feel the atmosphere shift, and you know this is the best competition and the best amateur Call of Duty talent you can spectate. Rally Purple, Shinto Gaming, Earn Your Medal, Elations Esports, Chaos Esports, Luxury Exotics, Pinnacle, and Team Nexus, all fighting for the part of $5,000 and the rights to be called the victors. On the women's circuit, Omit Queens, Elation Esports, 14K Resonance, Godslayers, and Outcast Fanatics are competing for their part of $2,500 to be recognized as some of the best competitors of the women's circuit. 3 days have come all down to this. 2 tournaments, 2 grand finals, 2 sets of champions.
I am Front Lady known as FDL, and I'm currently a female COD player for Omit Queens. So our preparation, specifically for this event, we kind of had a little rough start going into this event because we figured out a week before that our 4th couldn't go. So we had to pick up our random 4th, but she happens to be one of my best friends, She-Harm. We probably played 2 sets of scrims, and that was it before we even spawned into C-Bus. So that's kind of how it goes. Normally, we usually are scrimming probably 2 or 3 times a week with a VOD sesh at the end of the week.
Needed for Elation to tie up this series 1-1. Omit Queens, can you start to gain some momentum back? Can you at least go out with a bang instead of a whimper? Anarchy gonna toss out the nade. It will connect. That's gonna be first blood. This time the way of Omit, but the response is there from Lily.
Yeah, it's going to even it out to a 3v3 immediately. Smika's going to be able to pick up the bomb as well. Miss Toes with the big 2.
Oh!
Camps hits the flank, gets the double, and calls that round. Now, the comeback starts. You get a round going. Here comes the rally.
Bomb gonna be going down. Anarchy looking to put that plant down, and it will go through. FDL able to find the initial blood. Gonna be the numbers advantage towards the way of Omit Queens for a 2nd round in a row. Can you string 2 together?
Chloe gonna be able to even it out to a 3v3 now. Anarchy with the players, 20 seconds left on the clock, and now numbers advantage in favor Omit Queens.
A 1v3 for Smika. Starting to push up. The shot's gonna be coming in. Smika able to find the first kill onto Harm, but 15 seconds. You gotta go. Camps knows exactly where you are, and Camps shuts you down. Omit Queens, 2 rounds in a row, and we just might have a map 2 on our hands here, Tantrums. Mizu gonna be pushing towards that front side. Might catch out Anarchy. That's gonna be Camps able to take down Mizu instead. First blood goes their way once more. The push towards this bottom side. Anarchy gonna be spotted out. The shot's gonna be coming in, but FDL able to respond with 1. Smika finally strikes, and that's gonna be a 2 plays 3 towards this bottom A site.
What's a 4v2 now? A 1v2 for Camps. Camps gonna go ahead and throw that RC, and I kind of love this play. Should be able to pick up some info as well. Should be able to find anything. It's gonna be right there.
Oh!
Oh my gosh! The misdirection! That might just be the play of the year! The bait and switch from the RCXD. I mean, it's like a rat trap. They just, oh my God, the form. Oh, hell no.
We'll be dropping down towards the A site if you are Omid Queens. Anarchy gonna be that front woman trying to push it out. That's gonna be the kill coming through. Yoru, no, Mizu, able to find the first one. That's gonna be Harm. Able to find the response. Camps finds another. The pistol's out for the Omid Queens, and they are striking. The 3 plays to Omid on top of the numbers.
Still gathering some information as well. Ready Post goes for the kill, the trade, but the Hellstorm missile has been gathered. You have 20 seconds now.
16 seconds. Can you make some magic happen, Chloe? Starting to push forward. 14 seconds, and she will go down. Omid Queens have done it. They have sent us to around 11 here, Tantrums, and I expected no less out of this grand finals. After that map 1, this has been an absolute dogfight between these 2 squads, and now it all comes down to 1 round. Get pushed up. Just going to be a slow push here, so patience from the side of Omid. That's going to be the first blood. Fiddle able to take down Chloe. Now the numbers advantage back the way of Omid Queens once more. Starting to push over towards the B side. This has been their bread and butter. The bomb going to be going down. Elation backs against the wall. Will you let this reverse sweep happen? They'll be looking for something. Mizu's able to take down Fiddle. That's going to be a 3 plays 3. No, make it a 3 plays 2 as Camps is able to find the kill. That's going to be Horn for the 2 base. Oh my goodness. Omid Queens take map number 2 off of the comeback. They string 5 rounds together. They were down 5-1, and they are able to send us the distance. They're able to clutch up. You see it in the cams. The choke is in, and Omid looking to cement themselves on this championship Sunday.
Close sliding and gliding on in. You're going to be able to hit the flank, but the reads come on in from Fiddle, and it's still getting capped as we speak.
Anarchy, the pistol kill, able to find it. That's going to be 3 down in the feed. A zone going to be done and dusted. The minute extension is in. 1 minute and 9 seconds to play with to get 1 segment over towards B, and the transition is looking clean right now for Omid Queens.
Yeah, man, they got a 3 stack going on. This is going to be capped right here, right now, and it happens. Omid Queens somehow reversed the script. Once looking like they're getting pounded in spawns, the next second capping all zones. And honestly, Harm wins them that round. I don't care if she was 0-6 at one point. She gets those 2 big kills, and that's the reason why they get those zone caps.
Harm able to take down Miss Pretty Toes. Camps able to strike onto Shmika. That's going to be Anarchy onto Chloe. 3 down in the feed. Make it all 4. And now the spawn trap going to be coming in. Omid Queens starting to cast that net. Can you hold them back towards this side? Well, Anarchy able to find the first onto Shmika. Fiddle follows it up, and now going to be Anarchy looking for another. Starting to push forward. The pistol out. Anarchy out at 8. Almost to 9. Anarchy popping off once more. Maybe a slow map 2, but maps 1 and 3 have been all Anarchy. A case for it that time and going to be terrible, but that will be FDL able to find the kill. Camps looking to strike. She's able to find 1. Can you find a second? Will be Harm instead, who cleans it up. 4 down, and now it's a foot race towards the B site.
Yeah, the Bravo site about to get hit by Mizu. Mizu trying to make a miraculous last stand here. 5 seconds left on the clock. Going to be able to stop it. Going to be able to pick up another one as well. Going to get shut down by Fiddle. 3 seconds. You have got to get the running shoes on, and it's not going to be enough. Omid Queens now up to it.
Deep right, deep right. Nice, nice. That's my trade.
Top blue still, top blue.
Good job. On A.
Top blue, 1 shot. Top blue, 1 shot.
One A weak. A dead. Nice.
I give up blue. I give up
I'm
blue.
spawning in, yeah.
Oh, Ellie weak. Nice, good trades.
Looking for it. Lily's top blue, top blue.
I'm streaking. Lily, make good.
Yeah, top blue still, top blue, last one. She's gonna have to drop. Nice, and now they're gonna have to be Helly. Nice.
On B.
On B.
Thunder.
Fuck are you like? No!
What are you doing? What are y'all doing?
No, game, stop. Spawn the fucking.
What are you doing?
Oh, it's like a.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the women's grand final reset starts here right now.
Now we kick off this map number 1. That's going to be a 1-for-2 exchange. Omid Queens find 4 down to start us off, and that momentum still there. They're on top of the P1 time. They're on top of the rotation. Elation. Will you get chalked here on the mindset, or will you be able to start finding your way forward? Elation on top of the P2 time and collecting.
but Camp's able to find one. Runs out of ammo, gonna have to slide and glide on in, trying to find two, and they line up for Fiddle. Takes out her own teammate. However, a stop, drop, and a roll from Anarchy, and Omit take control of this P2.
You're still on top of the time, but that's gonna be Harm with the dope base. Harm breaks into the time.
And Harm causing all types of harm with a big 3-piece. Looking for 4, can she find it? The last second pickup, helping the side of Omit Queens get this scrap time, and now going into P4, you have a 30-point lead.
Smika able to find one. Harm gonna be trying to shout out. She will be able to find the kill. That's gonna be Anarchy with the follow-up. 3 down in the feed. Anarchy finds the double. Chloe gonna be the last one towards the outer side. FDL, the shots rain true. Omit Queens, a 30-point advantage. Anarchy, a great timing there. You won't be able to find it though. That's gonna be Lily able to find the kill. Chloe pushes on. That's gonna be Camps for a big 2. The side of Omit Queens hold on to the time, but just wait. Smika goes down. Camps for a triple. Harm follows up with one of her own, and now it's all up to Mizu to try to make this mixy. Will be Chloe, therefore the follow-up will be the side of Elation. A mixy P3 here.
Chows it out, Miss Pretty Toes with the big 2. Camps slide to the glide and fried on in. Oh my gosh! Camps keeping this game alive, doing her thing, and we're going to a P4 to 4.
But only 14 seconds left is what the side of Elation needs to start to push forward. It's going to be one from the mid-door side. They will be taken down. No, Anarchy's able to take down one. Now going to be Camps following it up. That's going to be Anarchy with the teammate Lily. Left alone. Will go down. FDL with that toe pace, and just like that, Omit Queens break in. They can still win it here.
I mean, literally can win it right here. Omit Queens try to get on in. Speaking, but the unfortunate Nate going to be able to slow her down just to go to the Camps. Not getting the COD timing. Is able to find that 1 kill. Able to get the 2. Hold on a minute. Camps slide, glide, firing on in. Anarchy and Camps with the girly feed. Oh my gosh.
13 seconds needed. You got one more push if you are Elation. Lily going to go down. Harm's able to find that kill. Mizu able to find one, but she will fall. The side of Omid Queens have done it again. They take a map number 1, and they continue that momentum. They are letting them know that they want to be crowned champs of this TPC Women's Land. Omid Queens, can you find a second one on this second series, or will Elation finally respond?
So Elation gonna be able to get that A side contained. Smika gonna be able to find one Fiddle with an instant trade. So 3v3 now, 40 seconds left on the clock.
Camps, will you be able to spot her out? Camps will. That's gonna be the shots in. Mizu, can you turn around with the help is here? Camps is gonna go down. That's gonna be a 1v3. It's all up to FDL, and she will go down. The side of Elation able to take round number 1. Anarchy watching towards that bomb site. Mizu able to spot her out. Now gonna be the shots down range. Not gonna be able to find the kill. That's gonna be Smika able to strike onto Harm. Anarchy finds the response. Anarchy for the 2 base. All tied up. 2 on the lives, and Camps is going to strike. Now gonna be a 1v1. It's Camps versus Glow, and now you only have 15 seconds. You gotta go and find this kill. You gotta run. Will you check the bomb? If you are Camps, you will now. That's gonna be just the perfect timing. You take down Glow, and Omit Queens are able to take the round. And you're gonna have to retake this if you're Elation.
Yeah, but Misu's gonna be able to find that first blood on Camps. Anarchy now making her way on the flank. Bomb has not got approached just yet. Chloe able to find another one now. 2v4, Fiddle and Anarchy. But look at this timing to form.
Anarchy able to find one. Can you find a second? The turnaround kill will not come through. And Elation have done it. They've been able to find a map. And that might just be the confidence you need in order to find your way into this series.
And I mean, just before that, Omid Queens had won 10 straight maps. And the girls just letting them know, let me yap up a little bit. Let me get my get back. And it's all smiles from the side of Omid. I mean, Camps doesn't look like she's faced at all.
And we are kicking things off here on a map number 3. Who will be able to take that advantage here earlier in this series?
I mean, it's an all-3 hit through Catwalk. Anarchy, Harm able to find 2, and that's going to be 3 dead. Immediately, you go ahead and get that Bravo's presence as well. Zone caps everywhere on the map right now. I like that strat for Omid. Just pushing up immediately, and now you're capping Bravo, but Chloe should have a free 2. Chokes the shots, and oh no.
Don't get it secured now. You'll double back. You'll find it. That's going to be FDL with a big 2. A quick transition to the B zone, but a car going to explode. That's going to be the time for the side of Omid Queens. You got one there. You got Anarchy with a double.
Oh Oh my gosh, and it stacks on up. 3 in the feed for Abby. Going off, popping off. But as soon as I say that, Smika's gonna respond with a double of her own.
This is going to be a double stack. It's going so quickly. Lily, you gotta jump out of the time. Can you get there? You will not. The side of O-Mid Queens are able to take round number 1.
Camp as well, combined for 41 with Anarchy, and now you have a combined 4 spree from the side of O-Mid looking to cap this A zone.
It looks like the 60-second extension will come in. 3 down in the feed as well. O-Mid Queens continue to roll out of this vault control, and now you've got so far pushed up. If you are Anarchy, you're able to take down Mizu. Now going to be a double stack out of the time. Going to be Chloe. The last one towards the close side, trying to contest, but Anarchy shuts you down. We'll have a flank in from Smika. Can she show up? You know, red to perfection. O-Mid Queens, you need just half a segment, and you get this map done.
Yeah, Fiddle trying to put the shots on in, and it is all done and over with. Abby just might be in final form right now. Anarchy going huge in that map, and of course, Camps, Fiddle, and Harm. Hey, guess what? They're 1 map away from being your TPC Women's Champs. But we're going to kick it off with O-Mid Queens. Anarchy going to be your bomb carrier, and it looks like they're going to run this thing A first round. Yeah, 40 seconds left, and no first bloods have happened just yet. Harm going to be able to find that first one. Will Anarchy able to pick this one up? Mizu going for the chow, sliding and gliding on in. Should be able to find that 2v3. Now O-Mid Queens, Fiddle, Camps. How can you respond?
Fiddle going to be towards the outer side. Will get stunned now. You're going to be shots down range. That's going to be Lily able to find the kill. FDL goes down. Elation. Take your round number 1. They take the advantage here in map 5.
Yeah, you gotta like to play the retake here, and the bomb not going down just yet. Gonna be able to get that stun check, but hold on a minute. Anarchy might have just found some timing. Not watching the cross, able to pick up 1, might be able to pick up 2. Trades do not come on in instantly. Finally does from Miss Pretty Toes, but it's a little bit too late now. Numbers advantage favor the side of O-Mid Queens.
Will you be able to find a freebie here? Just gonna play patient. Smika, a big kill onto FDL. Harm gonna be looking for the trade. Will you jump out? That may play towards the side of Elation. Now gonna be Mizu. Channeling it out, 31 HP. She's able to get out with her life. Still a 2 plays 2. 37 seconds left, and that's going to be Camps able to find the first kill. Smika finds the response. A 1v1. Harm versus Smika. Harm doubles back over towards top office, and now she's going to go over towards the flat. She might be able to find a great timing. She won't bang open that door. That's not going to be the information gain. Smika will be spotted, and Harm shows up big for the side of O-Mid Queens, and they respond 1-1 the scoreline.
You can't make a 4-5 comeback unless you're down 4-5.
The push starting to come in for Elation. They will be over towards the B site this time. You will have FDL here. She's going to use that RC car in order to try to find something. It'll go around the corner. Will you be able to find the kill? Well, it gets so far forward, it will be taken down. So now that's going to be the information gain. There are players here. Camps is able to take down Chloe. That's going to be a 4 plays 3. The numbers advantage the way of the O-Mid Queens. Camps going to toss out that nade. FDL's going to fall. That's going to be Anarchy able to strike on Lily. Will be 3 down. Oh, 4. The side of O-Mid Queens respond. Round 11. And what better way to end this series? 1 round to decide everything, to decide who will be champions, who will show up big here in round 11. The pre-fire is going to be in. It will be the side of the O-Mid Queens on the offense. They're going to be pushing over towards the B side. Mizu going to be the one trying to find this freebie towards that bottom side. Camp strikes. She's able to find the first blood. Now going to be a response from Mizu onto Anarchy. That's going to be a 3 plays 3. Fiddle able to spot out Mizu. The stun going to be coming out and will not connect. The nade going to go down as well. And now a 3 plays 3 over towards the site. The bomb going to be collected. You're just going to back up if you are O-Mids. Rethink your push.
Yeah, under a minute left, and if you're O-Mid, you're just kind of playing your life for just a moment. A 3 streak for Camps. You might just be able to get that RC if you're able to get the kill.
Gonna be Smika starting to push forward towards the front side. Smika looking to strike. She will go down. FDL finds the kill. That's gonna be a 3 plays 2. The numbers advantage once more. Gonna be Lily towards the front side, looking to find it. She will spot out, and that's gonna be Lily falling. It's all up to 1. Mizu left alone, and O-Mid Queens will be your champions on this Sunday. O-Mid Queens find the bracket reset. They win it in map 5, round 11. Oh my goodness. And you want to talk about a storyline for this Omid Queens roster. They bring in Harm. Literally 5 days ago, they contact her. They say, we need someone to fill in for Kels. She has not played the game for a while now, but yet she shows up huge over this weekend. She only gets better with time. She plugs in to perfection on this Omid Queen roster. The FDL Anarchy and Camps are able to support her. They're able to make sure you get to this grand finals, and then everyone shows up on the roster, and Omid Queens are able to make something magical happen. They're able to be crowned TPC Women's Champions.
My teammates did fantastic. I mean, Camps is Camps, Anarchy is Anarchy, and She-Harm just showed up and did what she could. I mean, she didn't even play this game, and she kind of just picked up on stuff that I was doing and just kind of copied. I mean, the whole event, it was great. Obviously, like, we had a little, like, pools, we did great. Refs are in the bracket, but I mean, we literally made the losers bracket run of a century, so it was awesome.
So roster performance, I think it wasn't bad considering we didn't play with each other like at all beforehand. I think we played one like mid scrim. So I guess like from that perspective, it wasn't bad. Being completely honest, I think we were playing really good at that event and we deserved a much better placing. Both the series that we lost last map. We beat Phantoms in them in pool play, and then we lost game 5 to Phantoms in them in bracket for top 3 in winners. We really should have won that series, secure top 3, so that would obviously been a better placing, at least made winners finals. And then in losers, we played Kips, Wisers in them, and we lost game 5 again. Honestly, it was just our hard point. We could not win a hard point to save our lives. We were really good in S&D, but the only 2 S&Ds we lost the entire event were those 2 game 5s, so it was very unfortunate. But our control was good, our S&D was really good. We just simply couldn't win a hard point, and it just came down to reps, honestly, like every other team basically at least played a little bit with each other beforehand. But other than that, team performed well. I think individually I played really well. I think it was one of, if not my best event that I've ever had. So I was happy with myself there, especially since that I played that event after taking a break for a while from competing, as Splitgate 2 came out for a bit, so I didn't play DreamHack, and I was focused on that for a bit, and then obviously that went away for now. So I came back for C-Bus, and I still was able to perform it very well. So I was happy with myself for that, but yeah.
Individually, I feel like I was deadass the best player at the whole event. I know that we lost against, Booger and Nate. I swear to God, I feel like I was the best player at that event. I swear no one could gun me. No one could touch me at that event. Like I deadass thought I was Thanos. I thought I was Thanos. I swear to God, no one could gun me. I had situational awareness to the max. Like I felt like I was the best player in the world at that current moment. Like if you load up against me, against anybody in that game, at that current moment, I feel like I can beat anybody. And that's just how I felt. I feel like I was the best player at that event. Us as a team, we didn't show it, but that's okay. It was the end of the year. Now we're looking forward to next year. We have kickoffs coming up, and just gotta show out at that.
I think I had a pretty good performance overall. Obviously I had, a few bad maps here and there, but, that happens to everyone. I definitely don't think it was my best, LAN performance ever, that I've had, but, it was still pretty good overall, I feel like, but obviously still definitely had a lot I could have improved on and have improved on since then after watching it back.
Personally, I felt like day 1 I played pretty good. I played like I was supposed to for my team. I would say that second day it kind of threw me off. like getting thrown into the pool with Arcides is you know, for some reason we got thrown in the pool. We should have been in a different pool, but storylines, quote unquote. So it kind of like put like a mental block on my head a little bit playing against them, and then it kind of went away once we played that second match and we won the second match. Like it was like I used to team with the guy that was Fox in the other team, so it felt good beating him on LAN after getting dropped. You know, into the TK match, I feel like we all could have done a little bit better, but personally, I think that I played the best I could have for my team, and I did my role as a main AR.
As a squad, definitely hitting our peak. You know, each major, each LAN we go to, just beating our peak, our personal peak as a team each time. I mean, going from top 64 to top 32 to top 16. As a team, we haven't really peaked, especially with our new fourth, Guja. So it's just testing our limits, seeing as what we can do. And I know we haven't hit our peak yet as a force, so it's just balls to the walls, baby. Full gear. No, all gas, no brakes.
Right. No, it's definitely hard to complain. Obviously you want to win the whole thing. Never want to look at it as like oh well, look at the team that we're playing in grands, like we stand no chance. Kind of the situation with me not playing 2 months in before, I was more than happy to make the grand finals of it. Still obviously wanted to win. I think we all wanted to win at the end of the day, but we made it a lot farther than anybody else thought we were going to. I mean, that whole event, I was getting told, oh, you guys are losing to Booger and Co. You guys are going to lose to this team and that team. And, you know, we dropped the match to Mitch, Bala, Luge, and them in pools. We ended up running it back in bracket, beating those guys. So, no, we had, you know, the whole event, people were telling us, oh, you know, you're not going to make it this far. You're going to lose to this. You're going to lose to them. And we ended up getting top 2 anyways. So, obviously, you want to win the whole thing, but you can't complain about a second place at all.
Thinking about hopping on. That's going to be Mamba. Taken down. Great shots from Phantoms, but Dak strikes once more. A triple from Dak. Yin hops out of the time. Arcides is there to collect. A 4-spree from Arcides. 6 seconds. It's going to be a foot race towards the time. Arcides finds another. A 5-spree, and that is your map 3. Done and dusted your series. Done and dusted your champion's crown. Earn your medal. Exhalation will be your Battleground Champs champion.